there's just so many reasons as to why this is going to go the way of Team Spirit.
Heroic have got nothing to lose. There's no pressure. There's zero pressure. No one's expecting anything here in this particular matchup. So if they can just put on a good face and show their best possible form of what they've got, that's all I'm looking for today.
I think just getting close, right? Getting a closer scoreline will be good for these young players. They are now walking adverts going, okay, pay attention to us if you're looking for teams. But let's get into it, boys. This is our match of the day. Heroic up against Spirit.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Sam. It's the first map and last game of the day. A loser goes home. The rules stay the same. Nilo fast towards middle. Flashbang deployed, and it will be... I was hoping for a couple of frags for Heroic there. Not going to be the case. And we will see an open A bomb site at the very least. A bomb could go down, but... Oh, God, that is... Okay. I'm going to stop talking.
All right, could, should, no. None of them. None of them, because it's all Team Spirit. Now, the thing I'm going to miss the most about the Zontic's move is the little buddy system that him and Donk had going in middle on Ancient. I really like how dominant they were for so long. The way they're just so difficult to deal with the amount of pressure they put on the elbow together when they were just bouncing around mid. That's going to be something I certainly miss, and I'm sure Donk will have to figure that out. I mean, he's brought in this Way, who is a player that Donk actually had in his bold predictions.
Yeah, right. 2024, I think.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, you know, he's obviously rated him for a long time, and if there was a move that had to be made, I guess you bring someone in.
He's just been fine, I think. I think at Blast Bounty, he looked much better at Blast Bounty. Yeah, I think he's finding his form. And when you bring Tanir into this roster as well, it's a very scary prospect, isn't it? And the fact that they're still not happy with 2 trophies in a row and potentially 3, they're still going to be making upgrades down the line. It is a ridiculous thought.
Yeah. See, I was talking to some members from Team Spirit a couple of months ago, and they were saying, you know, it's pretty sad, obviously, making the move, getting rid of Magix, but we felt like we needed more aggressive options. And so it didn't really make sense to me when I watched Zwei come into the team, and he didn't really take many aggressive roles. Like,
no.
So now it makes a lot more sense. And Tanir's not most aggressive player either, but it certainly gives them more options, right, across the board in terms of firepower than, you know, having to just rely upon Donk for the carry. And I think we've already seen, like, that was a big conversation for so long. It's like, there isn't really a squad that's as top-heavy that win S-tier events. You know, you're winning Cologne, and you look at the grand final showing, and Shiro has a below a 1.0 rating, and Donk is 1.56. You know, it's like, it's crazy how much of a hard carry he is. But I think at Blast Bounty, we got to see them win some maps where he didn't hard carry, and actually the rest of the squad were doing their job effectively enough to get a win.
Well, winning is what they do best. And we'll see if they can continue with their winning ways here in the second round. Slight technical issue, but it is going to be the force buy in response here from Heroic. Towards the A side we go. A bit of a fake hit towards B. Got the lurk smoke going and a Molotov as well. And it's paying dividends. You can see they're vacating the bomb side by Zontix, showing that he can still hang at this level, no problem whatsoever, as he manages to get a double kill and find the bomb as well. So the nice fake, it actually almost worked. Had they waited another second, potentially, could have worked out, and it's going to be Alcoren, the new AWPer, bear in mind, 18 years old from Team Spirit Academy, young Kazakh sniper. We'll see whether he can step up, but not looking too good for him in this particular round.
Okay, well, Donk clearing up LNC in middle, and we got Alcoren stepping up with the D, and he's going to be cut down. Zwei to remove him, and we've got a 2-0 lead here for Team Spirit, nice and clean. Zontix in particular, off to the races.
Yeah, that's fair summarization. We are going to see the full eco coming up next. Difficult to know what the future holds for Heroic. As I said on the desk, though, like, it always seems that they bounce back, so doubt them at your peril. They always seem to find new, exciting players and rebuild the roster effectively each and every time. This season hasn't been great for them, admittedly, but no doubt they'll bounce back. There's a revolver. Alcoren, you're trying
He's bringing something different to the server.
That's ridiculous.
We'll remember him if he pops off with this, Henry. You know,
I guess you're right. He's trying to make a name for himself.
And you get a revolver clip.
It's got to be one of the worst weapons in the game, unless there's some new tech I'm not aware of.
Remember when it got added the first day? It was just overpowered as hell.
Yeah.
I thought it was like April Fool's or something.
Because you could like preload the chamber and like instantly fire
melt
it.
people.
Yeah, that was a crazy couple of days in CSGO.
It was a lot of fun.
I think we've had one good clip on it in a pro play. I think JL at Pro League once got like 3 kills of it.
Yeah.
Dust 2.
Yeah. Vinny had a pretty good one in a show match one time, but that's about it.
Nice. Good to remember.
Donk with the double in towards the elbow, and nice and clean here from Spirit.
Just enjoy the AWPer as well. What an absolute waste of money. Just to take away from the good vibes. Like you
just screaming him right now, Henry. Look him in the face.
He has 47.50 going to the next round. You're the AWPer kid. Like, why are you buying a bloody revolver for?
Why is he even equipped?
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, funny, I guess. Congratulations.
I bet chat were loving it.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. But now you can't even buy the open armor. So there it is. You got one shot off.
Not bad.
He'll have to make do with the AK now.
Big bang. Well, let's see what he can do with the AK-47. LNC charging out middle. Trying to get out of elbow. Locked away for the time being. And a missed shot from Shiro.
Okay, I thought he was going to nail that one.
Yeah, it did feel like it. Thought it was going to be a rough day for LNZ, but here goes Tanir.
Okay, Tanir.
Dead.
Dead.
Very quickly dead.
Well, that's your star player gone.
Nilo's turn.
Nilo, like I said on the desk as well, I've heard so many amazing things about him. He took time away for personal issues, expecting this amazing return to form, and haven't seen a single clip or even a good scoreline from him since he's come back. Donk, on the other hand, have seen a good few scorelines from him. I think that's fair to say.
Couple, yeah. He's had a couple of notable performances. Zontix not keeping it clean. Nilo in the red room is just biding his time here in the steps. Crossover towards CT. Now he can activate on his flank. Now this play is everything because he can get a double kill, and that's exactly what they ordered. Nilo with a double. And we've got Alcaran and Nilo trying to win this 2v2 up against Chopper and Shiro.
It's actually a pretty nice position for them. They've got CT spawn covered. Low HP on Alcaran, admittedly. 10 HP for him. They both get in towards CT spawn. If Shiro goes down with nothing here, they're onto something. Oh, of course he's not, though. And it's the high HP player. Alcaran, what have you got, kid?
Oh, he's looking for Shiro. Sees the elbow, but can't do much about that because Shiro just bangs him straight to the wall.
So clean in those sort of scenarios. Like, say what you want about Shiro not being the most exciting sniper, but he is such a solid, stable player. Always seems to know when to reposition, when to play passive, and that's a prime example of what he brings to the table. So reliable.
Yeah, you didn't even get a chance because he wall bangs you. Like, you haven't even exposed your entire body to him, and he's already taken you down. 6-0 start for the Immortal himself.
Who is the coach of Heroic right now? I'm going to look it up. I do not recognize him.
Tobias.
That's not him. Is it?
Absolutely not.
From the picture we're looking at, that ain't
he's at quite the aging process this
that
week.
must be like assistant coach or psychological coach or something. I don't know. If we could find out, we'll get back to you in the second round. We'll try and work it out. Tweet us if you know. All right then, 4-0. It's about what we expected. They're going to have something ridiculous happen. A few clutches, a few glimmers of Tanir magic potentially. Alcaran still no AWP. Another buy though overall, but you think, look at the lack of utility. It's round number 5. You have 2 smokes remaining and a Molotov. That is it at 1 minute 20. Good luck.
Yeah.
You're going to have to take heads-up duels against Tibur.
Yeah, well, at least right now the B-bomb side only has 1 player in its way. So if there is 1 player you want to go up against, perhaps it's him. As the rotation is now arriving, though, Shiro's going to be there in no time, and he's going to plug the gap with the AWP. In fact, careful, Shiro.
Oh, God.
Oh, indeed. Well, we've got Zwei on the triple. No. Okay. You get Shiro, but then you walk right into Zwei, and he just shuts down 3.
Zwei seems to get better and better every single event.
That was clean as hell, man.
Magnificent spray down.
That was sick. That was wild.
That's one of the best spray downs of the day. Holy. If he gets nothing there, the round's over. He gets all 3. 2 would have been impressive, but 3 is unreal. Chopper gives himself up. 30 seconds remaining here, and still Youngster chiming in.
There's
a chance there. A nice little dink.
Dinked. Yeah, Zwei. He could get the ace here. Youngster now into the open. Nate going forward. Youngster can't even afford to get near that. Zwei stepping up. Look at him. He's a monster. He's got it. And it's now down to just Tanir trying to get it done. Zwei's gone. And Tanir hides away. It's up against Zontix. The player is set to take over. And he's got the headshot. Tanir dropped Zontix. And the first round for Heroic picked up.
Quite poetic, really, isn't it? Well, there we have it. Tanir. That's what he's on the server for. Getting those clutch situations landing in his favor. And Zontix gets a taste of his replacement. Beautiful round from Zwei. You thought it was a done deal there. Chop up, hops himself up. Youngster gives him the footing into the round. Zwei was on for the ace, but couldn't quite close it out. And Zontix gets absolutely rocked. And there we have it. The first on the board for Heroic. I need a lot more where that came from, though. Don't have the woods just yet. It's an impressive first round on the board, but Dinka, they've got 3 Galils to work with in the following round here. Opening kill for Alcaran, though. No, not going to happen. He's trying to show that he's not mid. He's currently 0-6 and bought a revolver as well. So he already annoyed me with that purchase. So he's got a lot of work to do.
He's got to rise up your estimates. All right, well, Nilo, he's gone into the red room. Also not a huge fan of him, Henry. And maybe he can change your mind as well right here. Pushes to the red room. Zontix just on the other side of him. Haven't even had to deal with Donk, really. I mean, he's 6-3, but they're going to walk into that A bomb site. He's going to be waiting for them. Here comes Tanier out to mid. Well, this A bomb site doesn't look too easy to break apart. It's got Shiro and Donk over here, so it's going to be quite difficult to get through this one. They're coming through Donut. Shiro, oh, okay, well, he gets a little bit caught off guard there. LNZ able to drop him. Donk is pinned inside of Temple for now. And they're into the side. Tanier going to put that plant down, and Donk getting ready to exit Temple.
Well, this is looking like another promising situation for Heroic. All for Youngster this time, flanked from Zwei. LNZ, not spotted, oh, but certainly dinked.
Oh, quick kill from Zwei. That's going to be LNZ going down, and now 4v3. A post plant currently going on for Heroic, but they've got the deficit. Missed shot onto Donk, that opens him up with a chance. He gets out. Zontix is next up. Youngster's waiting for that peek. He will take it. Now it's Donk trying to do everything, but Donk is down. Youngster with the AWP is wielding it to success, since Zwei has to run away.
Certainly does. Doesn't have the HP to attempt this one, and they are back. Youngster with a couple of kills, and they're going to find his final kill as well. Nilo should get it no problem, and what he does. Difficult round to pull off that one with 3 kills, but they make it work.
All right, so a Tanier 1v1 is converted into a follow-up round victory. This time, Youngster doing the heavy lifting with the AWP at the end.
And the money's busted. Nice work from LNZ, times Shiro. Tanier continuing that good form. They probably won't be winning this series, but if he can have a good game, keep Heroic competitive, that's all we're looking for. Alcaran will have the AWP once more. We need to see a bit more output from him.
Yeah, what a tough opening game for him, though. Coming to EWC, single elimination up against Team Spirit. Really, a really tough opening matchup against your former organization. And he's got the AWP again. 0-6. Got to turn that around.
This is the round to do it.
And yep, you're up against pistols here. Although, for Team Spirit, it's hard to count them out in rounds like this, when you know that Donk's got a deagle. And they're double pushing with Zontix and Chopper. The 5-7s in this kind of close quarter combat can be devastating. LNZ's gone. Alcaran under a lot of pressure. And yeah, you got to be. He's going in. He's going in for the fight. He's missed a shot. Oh, he's committed to that. Get out of there.
No harm, no foul.
But an AK picked up for Chopper as well. He's got away with an upgrade. He's given that to Zontix.
Okay, easy does it, boys. Steady on. 4 players towards middle, looking to make their way through donuts here. Problem is there are 3 players for the CTs ready and waiting on the other side. Chopper needs a bit of intel. God. It's a little bit ropey, but overall fine. Zontix boosted up. Chopper in towards A main. Good shot from Zontix. Needs to stay alive now. Needs Chopper to activate next.
There's Tanier. Great response. And now Nilo to bring down Zwei inside of CT spawn. So these pistols started really strong, but those kills can be very, very impactful on the way back. Chopper trying to deny. He does stop the bomb plant for a second longer. It buys time for Donk, who tries to get out, but Alcaran puts him in the ground and Nilo to follow up. So a decent start to the round from Spirit, but a comfortable finish on Heroic in the end. And we're now looking at a 4-3 scoreline as the gap is being closed off the back of that Tanier 1v1 earlier.
Well, here we go. We've got a game on our hands. Just what we wanted. Last game of the day on the B stream. Good start there from Chopper. Zontix kept the dream alive, but it started to collapse once they got control of the CT spawn. Nilo to finish things off, looking sharper. Alcaran gets his first kill as well. And a compromised gun round here. Chopper down to the MP9, but they do have the Shiro AWP. Looking for that mid-control once again. Flash is going over, and bullets being delivered. Zontix can't get the double. Yes, he can. Donk will back him up. And Chopper with the push out towards Cave. He is an absolute master of that position and finding the backstab. You'll see him do that time and time again.
Oh, just comfortable right now for Team Spirit. The 5th round looming around the corner. Heroic can send the bomb back over towards A main in the back of Alcarin, and you've got Tanir with him. Tanir's going to have a little look into the elbow, sending Alcarin on his own over towards A. Currently, you've got Chopper now arriving out of the temple, positioning himself behind the big box at the perfect time. And as Alcarin has now arrived, he's going to peek into the open. Chopper destroys the AWP, and Tanir left 1v5. He'll step out and try. Send the Molotov back, but a taste of lead from Chopper.
Convincing round to say the very least that 5 players remain. The heavy favorites, Team Spirit. Don't break a sweat here. And now Heroic need to reassess their options. Should have one more buy remaining. Donk and Zontix, that tag team duo towards middle, formidable, to say the least. Deagles, Glocks, essentially an eco here. 2 players about careful out. Nilo with the AK-47, 6 and 6 right now.
All right, cheer up. Important kill, gonna kick things off. Tanir, LNC going down. It's quite comfortable here for Spirit. Yet again, they've only lost Chopper. 4v2 should be able to close out round 9 with ease. Well, Smoke doesn't break the way Shiro anticipated. They're going to retreat back up to the top of the boost.
Is there anything left to be said here? Youngster and Nilo navigating their way through the cave. And oh, you throw the smoke and you just assume it's all fine. Bit of a mistake there from Sway. Should be fine though, as Donk, man of the hour, looks incredibly comfortable with the AK-47 in his hands.
Yeah, as expected. Not really even have it. Like, it feels like Donk hasn't even done anything special or required right now, and he's 10 and 5. So
he's chilling.
Just doing his thing. Yeah, for Heroic, I mean, they probably anticipated a very likely performance to be like this. But it does feel like they're just not in it at all. You know, they had those 3 rounds in a row. Sure, the Tanir 1v1's great.
Well, that's what we wanted to see, right? Tanir just needs to put on a good face. He needs to have a couple of big rounds. Yeah. There's no world where Heroic win this, but as long as he just shows, okay, you made the right choice for me. I'm still deadly. I'm still causing you trouble. Everyone is sort of happy, you know?
Sort of.
Yeah, sort of.
Apart from Heroic, really.
Heroic, I don't think they would tell you, like Alcarin said, the 1 and 9. I don't think anyone's expecting him to do work here.
No, he's not really. No, he's lounging. He's put the chair back.
Kind of have to at this point.
He's like, all right, I've had enough.
He's feeling pretty mid right now.
Yeah, pretty mid. Below mid. Just want to prove I'm not mid. No, well.
Oh, he had to say
guy.
That was the headline as well, HLTV used. It's like, oh, don't say it just before the game.
Set him up.
Just say, let's see how it goes, lads.
I mean, it is one of the hardest debut games, isn't
exactly.
it? You're on a dead team, going up against one of the best teams in the world.
That is his first, like, tier 1 game. So, yeah, obviously having a bit of fun, but just a funny headline before he goes up against Spirit.
Just a little bit of pressure thrown in there, just a little bit. And maybe he's probably learned straight away something there about the interviews.
Ooh,
nice and clean from Zwei. His multi-kills towards this B-bomb site have been incredible. Chopper is going to hold down the red room, and Nilo doing his best.
Tanir, though.
Tanir's back in the game, back in the round. Here goes Nilo, falling to the hands of Donk, and so it's Tanir with a clutch ahead of him, up against Zontix and Donk. Donk is damaged, down to 18 HP. So Tanir will give him a shot at this.
Good flash. Guarantees the bomb plant. Spam doesn't connect. Tanir, this is the sort of round he loves to win.
Well, Tanir, Donk's idea is like try and keep the attention towards Donk right now. Give Zontix a little bit of time to move through the cave. Keep eyes towards Donk's position at CT. Tanir's going to play back in ramp. He hasn't got any utility, but he's got 100 health. He's going to try and deal with Donk and Zontix in this 1v2, sitting on the ramp. The future Spirit player brought down by Zontix, and that ends up being a round for Team Spirit. A 7-3 scoreline rings out. Very comfortable there. Donk, there's his new bracelet. He bought that after the Major Henry. Alex was getting that information out of him earlier today. He's got not a
Van Cleef or something? Or?
I have no idea. Looks pretty nice though.
Okay.
He's not a jewelry gamer though. You have to take it off. Do you play with anything in your sleeves?
Mine broke just now. Look at this.
What?
I snapped the
How'd that happen?
The clasp in it. Look at that. It just snapped.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I think you have to get that fixed.
Well, yeah, maybe. We'll just throw it away, I suppose. Get the same one Donk's got.
Yeah, maybe you just go take it right now.
Yeah.
What's he going to do about
just
it?
in half time.
Let's do it right now.
May I? Yeah. I do wear a brace when I play. I don't mind it too much. So, Galil's at dawn. 3 of them, in fact.
We'll see what Zontex can do off the boost here, off the Ripper. He sees the Shadow, and he's managed 1. Alcor in Detroit him out. His 2nd kill off the map so far. Shiro's turn to try and plug the gap. Look at the peek in towards him. No problem on the youngster.
He doesn't miss those shots.
Ooh, a little bit awkward there for Zwei. He's going to lose his life against Tanir. Shiro waits in the donut.
How's he so good?
My God.
How's he so good?
Good luck, Nilo. Goodbye. And it's all Tanir again. 1v3.
He's getting this as well. Okay. A rare miss. Tanir. We've seen this a few times now. Unfortunately, this one looks like a stretch too far. The bomb's down.
Low HP.
Low HP. No util. Smoked off. Good luck.
8-3. A comfortable day at the office here for Team Spirit. It's got to feel pretty good for them, considering the main rivals in the competition. I'd say that played today, Vitality. They were pushed to the brink by Team Liquid. The other competition will be tomorrow, where Mouse will play against VP. And we'll get to see Falcons, see what they look like. Kyosuke going to be playing again.
I do love the high-pressure environment. There's so much on the line of one game, and there's so many teams that are struggling right now, and I need the BRS points. Like, it's so good.
As if Falcons couldn't have any more pressure on them. It's like,
yeah,
guys, if you finish dead last, like, I'm in a pretty rough spot here.
Yeah, we'll have to check them tomorrow with the Club Championship. I don't know how they got away.
Well, Liquid lost today.
Yeah,
so
but Falcons, if they don't do well in the Crossfire, I haven't seen them in the Crossfire stage. If they don't get any points there or Street Fighter, there was a real chance that Vitality can steal the whole thing away. Tanir looking to steal away the cave, as he does trade out with Chopper. Shiro, though, is looking red hot with the AWP. Defensive position, and a missed shot. A couple of them.
Well, there goes Shiro. This time not missing. Oh, he goes back again, and surely not. Inside of the fire, he was damn close. I thought the no-scope was queued right up. The youngster doing what he can. He only gets the 1, and Donk will close it out. A 9-3 half. It is smooth sailing for Team Spirit as they look to round out Ancient. Welcome back to the Esports World Cup 2025, live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. We're here for the second game. We've got a 9-3, or third game rather, the game of the day, Henry, as we were calling it. We've got a 9-3 scoreline for Team Spirit as they're currently dominating Heroic.
Game of the day, not for the reasons you might expect, not because
just because of the storylines.
Just the storylines, yeah, and the fact that Tanir's moving to Team Spirit, Alcaran coming in from the Spirit Academy, and yeah, it's just an interesting little matchup in that sense. The scoreline reflects what we thought would happen though. 9-3 over Tanir. Crazy clutch. It's about what we expected. See whether they can win a pistol though. They've got the opening frag. Youngster, LNZ, stepping up here. Can they get anything more done? Running out of bullets, but looks like there's still control for now. 4 versus 3. Donk is down.
Donk down relies upon Shiro, Chopper, and Zwei to combine against the 4 remaining forces of Heroic.
Thing is, Shiro's an absolute animal with the P250.
He's also 15-5. He's had a heater. Top fragging on the server at the moment. Couple of taps here for Shiro could really open things up. Not giving him the opportunity, giving them the respect. Flash goes in, leaping in is White. And Shiro unable to get much done at all. So Chopper goes down as well. Jumping Jewel Beretta headshot. They'll take that as Heroic needed the pistol round, and they have picked it up.
Clean. Nice work from Youngster. No pressure in this game. Expectations low. Enjoy yourselves out there. Do your best. That's a good start in the second half. No bomb planted either. See whether they can keep this up. Should be quite an easy conversion here against the Glocks. No armor, no investment. It's a single flash. Trying to get the bomb down. It's the only objective here. Zwei goes down to 18 points of health. Runs the gauntlet. Got the Zeus on the T side. I have not seen that before.
Give it a go. Just gotta hope LNZ gets very, very hungry for some kills here. No push gonna be coming to Zwei. It's gonna block them out with a smoke, in fact. And the buy for Team Spirit coming in the next round.
What's going on in the A stream right now?
Got FaZe Aurora.
Ooh, good little game.
Yep. Has it started yet? Yes, it has. It's pistol round just went live. So that'll be interesting. I think we've had that game a couple of times this year already, and it's always been exciting. Yeah, I say a couple times, counting a lot. It started Katowice, start of the year 2025. Cluj-Napoca, Austin Major, Cologne. FaZe destroyed them in Cologne though, so Aurora looking for some revenge.
Bleed out the util. You know the score by now. Use this as a chance to catch your breath. Plan the next gun round. Objective for Heroic. Maintain zero casualties. It should be absolutely fine. Tanir opening things up. Nilo to strike as well. And just a walk in the park here. Oh, there's one. He gets a kill with the MP9. That would be helpful. That's $600 in the bag. We'll take it.
All right, buy round here for Team Spirit on the T side. As we're really going to see whether or not there is any opportunity for Heroic on this map, or if it's already done. Good chance here. The Heroic can just get back to winning ways immediately. Everybody in the rifle. Chopper, the only one on a Khalil.
Fast Ava looks at things here.
It's a very simple call.
CT spawn smoke on the run. Donut down as well. And it's an open A-bomb site. Oh, it's wide open.
Yeah, trying to rotate their
Round
players
might be
over.
done already.
Yeah, it feels like it. Well, Heroic did react quick enough. Like, he sent a lot of players over here, but it's just the smoke's already up. And you pin behind them, and then when they get broken apart, Donk is ready. Chopper's got the follow-up, and it's a 5v3. You can't really go for this now.
No, certainly not.
And it doesn't matter because Shiro with a pair of headshots, and you can't even run away. No mercy. 10 rounds for Spirit. If that's a taste of things to come, this is going to be a very quick second half as well.
Yeah, more than likely. And it might not seem like a big deal, but then losing 2 players in that full eco will come back to haunt them. Youngster kind of needs to stay alive here, but Shiro absolutely destroys him. 5 alive. Healthy players, healthy bank accounts. Could be a tactical timeout here. The new young coach for Heroic behind them. We're still not sure who that is.
It's all, you know, someone's dad.
I guess it's like a sports
No, of course.
coach.
It's some member of staff somewhere for Heroic. I think the problem is for Heroic right now, they just have a lot of
moving parts going on.
Moving parts, haven't really settled on a team yet, including the coaching staff, I guess.
Oh, I think I did read on Twitter. I think the coach is getting married this weekend.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's not here. Now I remember.
In terms of an event to miss out on, like...
This is probably the one, right?
You got one game.
Yeah.
It's up against Spirit. You got a dead
I remember
team.
on Twitter now, yeah. He's getting married. That's why he's not here.
Don't miss your wedding for that, Henry.
Yeah, considering the context of this
has to
tournament for
happen.
them. Kind of just, they know what's up. They know what's likely to happen here. One game and you're done, especially when it's Team Spirit as your opening game. The force spy comes through. As I said, those couple of kills that Don got might not seem like much at the time, but it's certainly showing its ramifications now. Alcaran, 2 and 12. New boy. Chopper is going to go down here.
It's going to be a quick kill. Shiro to respond. Is there anything else? Absolutely not. There goes Shiro. There's Tanir. Look at this. Right behind Zontix.
Oh,
no, don't you knife him. Do not. You cannot do that. You cannot do it to Zontix. Of all players, not him. Oh, yeah! There we go, Zontix. He's enjoyed that one.
Oh,
nice try, Tanir.
I love that.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's so good.
I love that he's done that.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, I've never genuinely felt so much excitement in my life.
Oh, that was so good. I love that. I needed that.
A little red in the face, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm feeling a bit hot under the collar of that one.
Oh, that felt good. I was like, Tanir's going to knife him. No, don't do it.
It would have been quite poetic.
It would have been so PM. Zonti's like,
not today.
Yo, that's so, yeah, I love that.
That's so funny. They did bumped into each other. You realize, why can't I move right now? Then there's a 180.
Great reaction, yeah.
And they're force spine again. MP9s across the board. We might
Give
be
it a
done
go.
here, boys.
Give it a run.
We
All
might
right,
be
bye
done
to the end. I guess the only small win would have been Tanir getting a knife kill on Zontix. Well, they're not really getting that, are they?
It's so good. That would have been front page of Reddit all day long.
Yeah.
Still might be, I suppose.
Could be.
The way it went down.
Yeah, could be. Still funny. Oh, 12-5, coming right up.
Okay, that was a quick one. We're still reeling from the previous round.
Shiro's 21-8, and Donk is 16-7.
Yeah, it's about what we expected, I suppose. What can you do?
Wrecking them. No, biding his time. Mr. Youngster, he's over towards the donut. He's going to just bide his time a little longer, I suppose. Did promise you it was the 12-5 was coming right up. We've had a little bit of a delay in the kitchen.
Well, good things come to those who wait. 12-5 certainly will be a good scoreline to find yourself in. It's the pick of Heroic as well, bear in mind.
Oh, that's
so
really not pretty, is it? Nuke's next.
Nuke is next. No one can deny that. Youngster, no weapons to retrieve. They all had MP9s. Really getting the most out of this round. Staying alive as long as possible.
Yeah. Server time, increasing the time here. All right, well, map point for Spirit. Never really a competition on this map.
There was that Tanir clutch.
There was that 1v1 and the attempted knife. Well, he didn't even attempt. He never pulled the knife out.
There was, yeah, I suppose. That was definitely a highlight for what it's worth. Shiro's performance has been phenomenal. Dogs look good. And here we go. Last chance. It doesn't look pretty.
It does
Deagles,
not.
5-7s, MP9s again. At the top end, we have Youngster for Mass. I believe he dropped over his MP9 to Nilo, or Tanir. Nilo actually top of the scoreboard for what it's worth, 12 and 14. Okay, making them uncomfortable at least. Good smoke down towards the ramp.
And the gathering of the forces for Team Spirit ready for their B-bomb side finish. I think if they even detect a stack, there's plenty of time left. They can dip out, go through middle once that smoke fades away from heaven. Lots of options available to Spirit right now. And that B-bomb side has just become a lot weaker because the defense has moved off into middle. They've decided they want to go and see if mid is open and cut off that access point. But Team Spirit have stayed committed to their horses here on the B-bomb side. They want to just finish there. And right now you got Youngstar there, and he's only 2 HP. So not looking too pretty right now. As I say it, Heroic do send those 3 players back over to B, probably just in time. Let's see how it goes down there. Donk to clear out Youngster. Plenty of teammates coming with him, and Donk with a second clearance through the smoke. He's taking a lot of damage on boys. That'll take him out of commission. He'll pin himself back in the corner for safety, but the rest of his teammates should be strong enough to round this one out. And it all falls to Al-Karim.
Come on, kid.
Let's see what he can do. His debut game at this level, he's up against Team Spirit, the champions of the back-to-back S-tier events. And he wants to give us a clutch. Famas in his hands. Zontics into the open, denies that hope and dream. It is a 13-5 victory for Team Spirit on Ancient. Heroic's map pick just goes nowhere.
You're dead on, Dinko. I was blowing my nose, sorry. Okay, we're back. Yeah, it was a very convincing performance, and we will see Team Spirit running away with it. There was the Tanir clutch. There was the knife moment.
But you were looking down on them a little bit earlier during the break. We were both looking there, and you mentioned it, as to why Donk is the best player in the world. That dude, everyone else goes outside for a little bit of fresh air and a break. He's straight back into the server.
Doesn't need fresh air. Just needs frags. And that's all. He was just sitting there ready to go. Ready to go again. And I mean, that's what I'm looking at Donk, and I'm expecting him to just take over this final map.
Well, let's find out then, shall we? Could be the final map of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Heroic taking on Spirit here. Loser goes home, and it's likely to be Heroic. They will start on the CT side, however. We've got Julies for Youngster, and it's going to be Donk with the P250. The waterfall smoke towards A main, and Donk looking primed and ready to cause some havoc with that P250. Get out of his way. Give him a chance to frag, and he will deliver. Zontex makes his way towards the window room as well. The bomb's down towards Secret. A lot of ground control, and we'll see whether Tanir can do anything about this. Some good damage inflicted. Shiro down to 20, Chopper at 70, and for now, holding position, allowing Zontex to see what he can do. Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed. Look, let's see what he can do with this. So, hasn't spotted Youngster, now has. So there's one target. He'll take it straight away. So first blood drawn in the pistol round. That's from Zontics onto Youngster. Now LNZ's like, okay, shit, there's a guy above me right now.
Not much he can do.
Yeah, he's like, do I go up the ladder? Do I try and wrap around the side? Well, Tanir might be able to back him up and help him out here. Shiro's, oh my god, okay, nice and clean from Tanir and LNZ. They combine together, 2 kills back, and oh, just like that, everybody from Heroic chimes in. So, guess that's how you turn it back. So he's going to do what he can with the dual Berettas. Perhaps he can gunsling his way to a round victory here in the final 30 seconds. Bomb is all the way outside, though, so
yeah,
that'll be
good choice from Nilo there to run away. There was no need to challenge him. Don't give him a look in. And yeah, very clean in the end. There's nice work from Tanir. Gets himself 2 kills, and the round is fully confirmed. Nothing's Way can do. Even if he found 2 kills and recovered the bomb, this is no time. There's the first. Second almost happened, but not going to be the case. Pistol round victory. Even after giving up the first frag, that looked like Zontic has done enough, but nowhere near in the end. Yeah, they did so well with the map control to open things up. Getting the bomb towards Secret, then getting that opening kill. They had to try and get the bomb towards Upper, but overlooked the garage position. Tanir takes him down. Clean shots coming through from him. His way, nothing to do, I'm afraid. They're going to eco again.
That's a quick kill from Tanir. That's going to start things off. Chopper taken out of the server nice and early on here. Heroic need a fantastic start. Now Al-Karim needs a little bit of confidence built up. Obviously a really slow start into Ancient. He's got a double here. A nice for him to get a feel for it in the server. Really start to show us what he's capable of. Why Heroic have selected him for the future over Grix. And we've got a 2-0 lead here for Heroic. Money's now going to arrive for Team Spirit.
Yeah, AK is coming out in the next round. You can see they're having a good time there for Heroic. Expectations very low. Realistic, I suppose. Just want to ensure they don't get blown out the water. Do what they can here. It was a Zeus kill, courtesy of Shiro. That's about all they get. Donk. Nice sort of deagle headshot. See if they can keep it up. 4 AKs and 1 Galil.
Well, Donk's got down Secret. And that smoke fades away. Oh, it could have turned into a bloodbath here for Team Spirit, but Zontix is able to take Alcarin down. Youngster peeking out from up on top. LNZ pinned in the corner. They're spamming him down through the metal, but the sheets protect him for just a little bit longer until Donk and Chopper combine together. And we've now got Nilo and Tanir as the last 2 remaining members of Heroic. A minute, 3 seconds left. Donk ain't stopping. Comes back up from Secret, helps his teammates out in the garage, and it's now Tanir left in lobby. How many times on Ancient did we see Tanir left in impossible clutch situations? It felt like pretty much every time, Henry.
See whether he can make a dent on this one. Zontix seems to be aware, though. I'm loving this battle between the two of them. It's going to be Zontix coming out on top. And a very clean round there from Team Spirit. We go into a 2-1 scenario. Good stuff. Clean round. Outside control with the rifles. Nothing too flashy. Hitting their shots. Good spacing, good trading. You can see them attached to the hip. Zontix and Shiro. Good kills from Donk as well. Zontix close things out.
Now you might be wondering about the
auto shotgun's out.
The auto shotgun. Well, it's right here, the Alligator, ready to go. And we're wondering what the buy might look like from Heroic. And this is what they've been able to pull out. So Tanir with the auto shotty is not a bad weapon at all by any means on the A-bomb site, especially if you can get into the vent too. Plenty of great positions you can use close quarters here. Outside smokes deployed. Making a walk with him. Tanir arriving. Nilo right in front of him with a 5-7. Molotov's going to go. And so Nilo and Tanir drop back. Zway's got all this space outside to work with. Pushing up past Unbreakable. LNC, nice shot. That's going to be Donk gone. Eviscerated by the deagle of the Swede. And there might be another one coming up around the corner here. Zwei, again, another piece of impact found from his rifle. But you need another kill here from this deagle if anything is to be said or found. When the 5-7 now arriving from Secret, backed up by the Tanir XM. Maybe there's a little something still on the table here for Heroic. A 3v2 favoring Spirit thanks to Zontix. But look at this. Youngstar's in behind. Look at him, right behind Zontix, undetected. He's going to pull the knife out to try and gain some ground quickly and catch Zontix before he rounds that corner, before he loses him. And the dink comes in and finally finishes him off. So all of a sudden, a 2v2 with 30 seconds left on the clock. And Team Spirit have a way of losing this all of a sudden.
Chopper's got the bomb. 20 seconds remaining, and how does he get it towards upper? He feels like he's surrounded right now. 2 versus 2. Zwei will confirm that upper is clear, but Chopper, you can't go towards. You have to run now. And he goes.
5 seconds. You have to start planning right now. There we go. Just enough time. No. Tanir comes to deny it. And oh my God! No way! Zwei saves him with the headshot, but he can't get the clutch. Youngster able to get the double, and that is crazy. The XM was just missing completely.
Oh, that's such a messy round, but Heroic will take it all day long. It's not clean, it's not pretty, but the backstab from Youngster towards outside yields 3 kills in total, I should say, out of the 5. And he gets himself up to 4 and 3. Smiles all round. A round he didn't expect to pick up.
Yeah, at least something on the board here. It didn't look like they were going to win it. It looked like Zwei grabbed control of it. In this moment, Nilo coming out through Secret was just a bit awkward outside for Team Spirit, and all that chaos allowed the timing for Youngster to get a flank going on to get in behind Zontix.
Well, they did have strong manpower in the round they did win, so there should be a buy with the bomb going down as well, as he's feeling it. Good stuff from Youngster.
Yeah, I think it's very much a story of just trying to make this scoreline look as respectable as possible, right? Get as many rounds on the board. You got blown out on Ancient. Hard to see a world in which they compete on Nuke, but that pressure's off. Let's see how they step up. We got the buy coming back here. For Team Spirit, it's going to be AKs on everybody bar Zontix.
Alcarin's got the AWP as well.
All right, let's see what he's got on Nuke.
Yeah, absolutely. It wasn't much on Ancient, but finding some form, finding some individual prowess are heroic. Alcaraz ready to take the first fight, and that's a nice shot. Takes down Chopper, good awareness.
Yeah, good opening pick. See if they're able to convert this 5v4 into a round victory for a 4-1 lead. We've got Nilo waiting in the ramp for a really important role for him. He's going to have no problem in dealing with Zwei. So immediately, you know, it's a 5v3, pulled back by Zontix at least to a 4v3. Look at Donk spacing. Look at this. Look at this area of the map he's controlled. He's walked through the smoke. This is so much info and so much control for Donk.
What can he do with it, though? LNZ seems to be aware.
He's watching the door. So Zontix, if he goes out first, Donk may be able to trade the garage player, but Donk's hitting the brakes right now. He goes for that swing to try and trade, but LNZ tucked away. It was brilliant play from LNZ to get himself back in behind cover and stop Donk from being able to immediately get that trade.
Oh my, Spirit struggling somewhat now. Looking a little bit slow to get going here on the T side of Nuke.
Yeah, there was no wasted time on Ancient. They just started winning rounds like from the get-go.
Yeah. This one looking a little bit more complicated. Could have to dig a little bit deeper. Money will be a problem now. Maybe a half buy, if that. Resources are already running low in the previous round. And they've gone not all in. So Donk will get a Galil and a helmet, and they're going to pick up the pace here. In towards Apple we go, Dinko. Flashbangs are good.
Yeah, some speed behind this. Good trade from Donk, but everybody else going down here for Team Spirit, including Donk now as LNZ. Back-to-back big rounds here. He's 9-3 off to the races to kick off Nuke. And Shiro is stuck at the door, so no getting through that for him. We're looking at a 5-1 lead for Heroic all of a sudden. Going to be a little bit of work here for Team Spirit to get back into the game.
Yeah, absolutely true. Not the walk in the park we were expecting. Money's still going to be tight as well. Donk and Chopper pretty much fully invested there. 4 players surviving, presumably, for Heroic. LNZ is down to 3 points of health. Got himself a couple of kills in the round. Oof, nice shot. Tanir closes things out. Goes 6-4 here.
Not a great amount of money here for Team Spirits. Maybe another Tech 9 armor situation coming up for them. Really, another round win for Heroic is the most likely outcome here. They have thrown everything they have into it, but it's not pretty. I mean, you got 3 Galils here. Of course, Donk gets given an AK. That's not exactly what you want if you're Team Spirit. Alcaraz looking to be a real threat, and another opening kill from the AWP. Damn close to a second opportunity here. Needs to be careful, needs to somehow get out of that. Crossing back behind the smokes. Really trying to get that second player off silo, but stuck around a little bit too long, and 2 kills for Spirit come right back, and now they're all of a sudden, after an opening kill for Heroic, Spirit are in the better position.
As Galil's doing some serious work out there, man advantage for Spirit, 5-1 down. Need to convert this. Zwei spots a player down towards Secret. It's going to be Tanir. Maintains his health at 100, and that's a lovely shot. Youngster will find the aforementioned Zwei. Back to a 3-on-3. Couple of AKs in the mix for Chopper and Zontix. Shiro, the majority of the utility, couple of flashes and a Molotov. Nilo will retreat and go back towards Heaven. Tanir makes his way back from Secret as well, and he's patrolling that ramp room. That's exactly where they're heading. Playing a defensive game, just wants one and get the hell out of there. Oh, I don't think he's going to get it. Zontix will find him, and that's the lower bomb site. Open for business. Youngster will rotate quickly. Playing in front of the Molotov, he actually has a chance here, Dinko. This could be the perfect play. They'll have no idea.
Yeah, there's the head around the back, and the second kill, no problem for Youngster. Nice and clean, sweeps it from underneath him, and Zontix is coming back in with a 1v2 and 20 seconds to do it. Youngster waits just in the other control room window.
Youngster with another hat-trick here.
Yeah, he's being solid.
Just overlooking they presumed the Molotov would guide them to a bomb plant there, but Youngster playing in front of it. And now it looks unlikely for Zontix to pull this one off. Quad kill for the Swede.
And Zontix fortunately going down before the time, so he gets around $3,700. Yeah, but Heroic having a good time. Pressure's kind of off them right now, and opposite for Team Spirit, they don't look happy at all. Never really do, but...
Okay, yeah, true, good point. But this is not what we expected at all. It's their map pick. You're up against a broken team. No coach. A player you're taking into your ranks at the next event.
Well. 6-1 down. A lot of work to be done here for Team Spirit. Thing is, it's still a recoverable half. Even if you get like 7-5 here, 8-4 is even doable for Team Spirit. We know how strong their CT side can be, especially with the way Shiro was playing in that opening map. Got a 1.92 rating coming out of Ancient. Gotta know that the CT side is where things should pick up for Spirit, but you want to get something on the T side at least. Feels like they're always playing with Khalils. They're always playing with some sort of compromised purchase.
Yeah, it's a very good point. They're just hoping they can break through. They're getting the opening picks, they're finding the advantages, but unable to capitalize on. It's the final hurdle that seems to take them down each and every time. Outside control granted. Trying to make their way down towards Secret this time. Popping the smoke open is Alcoren. He's going to get one. Oh,
damn, all right.
The wing of Shiro.
No, he's not going to be too happy about that, Shiro. Alcoren's had a couple of opening moves. Look at this reaction from Heroic. I love this. Tanira and Youngster are starting to move in towards Hut. Way to descend. Alcoren to take him out. So opening kill again for Alcoren.
Yeah, he's starting to find some form here. As we say that, Shiro will best him with the AK. They've done some tremendous work down towards lower. They've got a lot of ground under their control. 3 players heading towards Decon. Who's going to defend? It's down to Nilo. Oh, he's out of position. You're not getting multiple kills there. You do well to get one. Tanir showing his worth. That's a nice double spray down here. Keeps the round very competitive. And Youngster was out on the ladder. I'm not sure. Either way, it's a 1 versus 1. Chopper gets the bomb planted. Flashbang comes through, and Youngster with half health needs to try and take down the in-game leader.
Chopper coming out of Decon. He's going to have to deal with Youngster on such low health, but Youngster is so good right now. He's just winning every single one of these situations. So much impact, delivering a brilliant start for Heroic.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to say, Alcoren as well, getting great opening kills here, Henry.
Yeah.
That's like his 3rd opening pick with the AWP.
Looking much more comfortable on Nuke, and Youngster can't believe it. He can't stop winning. Every scenario falling in his favor. It looked like there was another one that was done and dusted there for Team Spirit, but unable to convert it. We go 7-1. This was the moment you think, okay, it's definitely done now. But Tanir kept the dream alive with the double kill. Even then, it was a 2 versus 1. And Youngster with a ridiculous shot from the vents. Might have even been on the ladder there, but there we have it. They keep the dream alive. And it's going to have to be another force buy. As you mentioned, like, they just keep buying and buying. They're limited on their resources. They haven't got the orb. It's away with the Galil this time. At least they have some AK-47s. And across we go again. Same sort of approach. Your players down towards Secret. This time Alcoren, who's been so good at finding these openers. He's in a prime position to find Donk. And I think he gets him.
Oh my god, no. He was still moving when Donk appeared on his crosshair, and you give it to Donk in the middle of a second, he's going to take it. Headshot locked in, Spirit down into the B-bomb site. Surely they don't lose a 5v3. Doesn't look like it. Tanir doing what he can, runs out of bullets, and it's just a 1 kill for him. And as good as Youngster's been, it ain't going to be a round win for him this time. So 2 on the board for Team Spirit.
This will be a bridge too far. They'll only get 1,400 into the next round, so Youngster actually has to save this AK if they're going to have anything to work with going forward. 7-2. Hoping to make it 7-5. This one's getting slightly out of control now.
But Heroic, a team, will be very aware that Spirit can flip this back very quickly.
Looks like Youngster will survive, no problem. But there we have it, finally. A successful campaign for Team Spirit, and finally might have a full buy going forward as well. AKs across the board, maybe even a cheeky AWP if they really fancy it. Donk with the opening incision this time. Alcoren unable to get the opening frag, and Donk mops up. Sontics finish things off, and Youngster no choice but to save, which he did. So the auto shotgun's out for Tanir once again. 7-2. There's the Orpachiro. Outside smoke's being deployed from spawn.
There goes Dog charging through the smokes. Look how much space he's taking. Look how confident he is right now. Taking matters into his own hands to go outside. He feels even more responsibility because they've lost the opening player. Yet again, it is an opening kill for Heroic, and Dog has pushed through the smoke. Look at him, around the back of the garage. Alcaran's in that spot. Oh, Sway gets taken off the top of Mini. It's all on Dog to make something happen here, and oh, he's lost it. He's lost the fight against LNZ, and it's all come crumbling down here for Team Spirit.
Oh yeah, they're falling off here. Getting outclassed. Orpachiro, AK with Chopper, both of them towards secret steps right now. Youngster, if he just gets one, the round's done. If he goes down with nothing, though, it's a very different story. There's the one, and might even get the second as well. Shiro down to 4 points of health. Drops the incendiary, tries to find some space. Youngster is thinking about going for the push, and gets the kill all the same. Lovely work from Youngster once again, 13 and 5. 8 on the board. A fantastic CT campaign here. Not what we expected whatsoever. Could we go to 3?
Yeah, it's a possibility all of a sudden. I think it's Spirit, 4 rounds. I feel like that's enough. I feel like if we're 4-round wins on this T side, I feel like there's still enough room to come back on the CT half. If they don't get that, then yeah, the real opportunity, we somehow see this squeezed into a 3rd map, which is shocking. But it will be Mirage. There goes Tanir. There we go. A little taste of that, Donk. There's an AK upgrade too. And I think we are starting to see Donk maybe get a little bit frustrated. I feel like he's got having to do everything himself. That's him running. He ran outside alone into Mini. And now this round he's like sprinting towards Hut alone as well.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. The auto shotgun, can't believe his luck. Tanir will take down the point man for Team Spirit. Couple of rounds to go here, and they start this one with a 5-on-4 deficit. Shiro with just a deagle. Khalil's out once again for Sway and Zontix. No map control to speak of. They're all up and towards our lobby. And now, we do have a real opportunity. Heroic looking for double digits after a disastrous Ancient. 13-5 to open things up. And now, looking like the more powerful team. They've got AKs out in full force on their CT side. Alcaran's been great with the opening pick to the AWP. And Nilo showing some aggression here, showing some confidence, some swagger. As he pushes in towards the ramp, and there's Alcaran once again, bouncing back from his disappointing debut here in Tier 1. And it's a 5-on-2. There's nothing to report. Shiro and Chopper left with nothing. And what a turnaround this has been.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Watching, I was getting a little bored. I was falling asleep at the wheel. I ain't gonna lie, over on Ancient. That fall, it was like nothing. Like Spirits were just walking over them. But this is a completely different story. All of a sudden, Heroic have arrived to the game, and Team Spirit are getting outmatched. I mean, where did the Shiro carry go? Where did Donk go? No one's here. There isn't even one player that's standing out right now.
Yeah, unbelievable scenes, really. I don't think anyone could have predicted this, given the context and what we saw in that first map. A bizarre series of events here. Here at EWC B Stream. And that opening kill as well. Brutal towards Donk. Tanir showing his worth, proving himself here. Rising to the occasion. 11-7 right now. Youngster, 13-5. Final round here. The best scoreline Spirit can hope for is 9-3, and Shiro might just get them there.
That's a good start at least. An opening kill, something Spirit really struggled with throughout this half. Sway's going to take Nilo down, and so they are following up. A 3rd round has been picked up. Needless to say, they need the pistol round here if there is going to be anything special coming back here for Team Spirit.
Well, if ever there was a map for a comeback, it might be CT side of Nuke, you know.
It is very true.
It's a CT-sided meta. We're hearing that more and more as each tournament goes by with the new economy system. $50 per kill on the CT side, regardless if you win. And that's per player. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 9-3, the scoreline we did not expect. Could the unthinkable happen here and Heroic converts us on Nuke and take us to a third map? You'll have to stick with us to find out.
Level up your gaming experience with over 8 billion playlists, only on Spotify, the official audio streaming partner for the 2025 Esports World Cup.
Welcome back to the Esports World Cup 2025. We have a little club championship notes for you after this. And Team Spirit versus Heroic. So if Team Spirit get the win, they get 200 points in the club championship. And that means they climb up to 9th place. And if they have a good chance, you know, they have a great chance to go and win this tournament based on their streak, Henry. They could go all the way up to 7th in the club championship. So that will be huge for them. And we'll get into the pistol. Quite a speedy one as they attack out into the upper bomb site. Hits Heroic, hitting hard. And Spirit so desperately need a good start in this second half. And fortunately for them, Shiro's pulled one back.
Yeah, needed that. Donk seems to be very ready, but Tanir takes him down. It's going to be the man advantage and then some. 3 versus 1. Oh, and the freebie, the low HP player, Zontic's unable to connect. And that's going to be round. Nothing he can really do with this one. He's got armor and 100 HP short, but no kid and 3 kills to find. It just doesn't look possible.
All right, well, Mirage just around the corner, Henry.
Could be.
Zontic's giving it a good go here. Oh, no. He was damn close to that. Youngster was pretty close to going down, and then Tanir was on low HP. He did have the flank going on, but we know Zontic's always 180s Tanir.
It's true. We've seen it.
That's the pistol round, though, in Heroic, and it does feel really difficult now to watch Spirit come back into this. They've just kind of disappeared on map 2.
Yeah, you don't love to see that.
It's a single elimination, their revenge streak, their wins, it would all come to a close.
Yeah, this is actually becoming a bit of a problem now. Mirage to close it out. Sure, that's still the heavy favorites, that goes without saying, but it's the pug map.
Yeah, it's true, and you wanna beat this heroic squad on Nuke. You don't want to. At least you don't want to get banged out like 13-3. It is absolutely mental to have seen them disappear so much.
Okay, they can bounce back here though. The 4 spy.
Oh, yeah, the UMP.
Zontex is dead though. Oh, so is Shiro. Well, that's probably the round. Won't be bouncing back just yet. 11-3, just around the corner. They've got full ramp control. Chopper would have to do something unthinkable with his 5-7. Is there anyone low? I suppose Nilo is, but everyone else healthy. He needs at least a double kill and survive somehow.
Chopper, good clean kill with a 5-7 eventually. Tania are going to drop him in response. Donk's Deagle, there it is. And maybe the UMP can do something here, but Zwei's taking so much damage. The board is eventually overrun and absolutely nothing in the end from Zwei. So, just Donk, he's locked away, low HP, they know exactly where he is. There's no way he can even change the outcome of this. We are now looking 11-3 in the face, and that didn't work out for Spirit.
They kind of have to eco as well.
Yep, it has to be. Well, do you eco?
No, you probably don't.
Exactly, you force buy again. So it feels like this map is done, Henry.
Yeah, which is
crazy.
Kind of a weird thing to say, considering everything we know, all the facts. And they've got Donk as well. And there's what we saw in Ancient as well. Like, it was turning into one of those games. It was a bit of a meme. It was just like, okay, well, we're all just having fun here.
Well, this is over.
And somehow we're going to a third.
Yeah, I'm sure Spirit are the most shocked out of everyone. Based on how that opening game went, I'm sure they were expecting to come through with a quick victory here, but humbled by Heroic. And in particular, you have to say, Youngsters had some crazy impact on this map. And then I think Alcaraz, we have to give him his flowers. He had a great amount of opening kills in that CT side of the AWP.
Absolutely true.
Well, this is the buy. It's not a full buy for Spirit. I got to keep some money in the bank. Ash will concede 12 against them.
This is unprecedented. I don't think anyone could have saw this one coming. It doesn't make any sense. It defies all logic. But there it is, map points.
And that's it.
9 opportunities to close it out. And that's it, there it is. 12-3, 4 players survive. Mirage pretty much guaranteed.
Spirit lost the map to Passion UA not too long ago.
Okay.
They lost 13-10 on Dust 2. That was the Blast online stage of Bounty. So, I mean, they do lose maps every now and then. That was online. Usually you wouldn't expect them to lose it on land, but they bounced back in that series. They won very convincingly on the third. We know they have the power to mentally reset and not let this fully capitulate them, but we'll have to wait and see. It does look like it's all over here for Team Spirit on the second map of play. We'll prolong this into Mirage. Whether or not that's in this round or at a later stage, we'll find out. Shiro's got the AWP, but it's got to be one hell of a turnaround. It's got to be flawless for the rest of the half.
Yeah, this is technically a bonus round for Heroic at 12-3. Khalil's, Mac-10s, AWP.
One hell of a bonus if they win it.
Yeah. So, what's next? Are there any more twists and turns here on Nuke? Mirage looking like a certainty, especially with that opening kill. Donk will keep the dream alive though, 4-4.
Nilo just gets to walk out hut and just kill the top hut player. Well, 3 players in ramp right now for Team Spirit. They're going to drop Chopper down into B. Right now, the only B defender, and look how many players in Heroic are currently occupying the lower site. They're about to filter all through Secret down to the double doors, trying to get into B. It's going to be a really tough finish here. Chopper has to step up. He can't get any. He can't die with nothing. And so Chopper will get one. Just a single kill. Zontex gets nothing. And so it's Shiro and Donk to try and keep them alive. Otherwise, 13-3 in favor of Heroic on this second map. On Team Spirit's map pick of Nuke. Donk down,
they know where he is.
All on Shiro. They know exactly where he is, but it's a 1v2 up against 2 low HP players, but he's got to play with the AWP, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Shiro now arrives. Tenero's going to wait down in the darkness. LNZ inside of the smoke.
No kip.
Shiro's got to get a move on. He's got to get this quick kill, and he absolutely will on the first, but LNZ to drop him. And Heroic can't quite believe their eyes. They stand up, they celebrate a 13-3 victory over Team Spirit on Team Spirit's map pick of Nuke.
I'm speechless. I'm flabbergasted, astonished, however you want to put it. No one saw this coming. No one thought it was possible. But here we are. This is the reality.
There is an opportunity for her. I don't think it's in the realms of impossibility now based on what we've just seen from map 2.
But I mean, Henry, it shouldn't happen.
It definitely shouldn't. I wouldn't bet on it. So I feel like it was a wake-up call, a much-needed one for Team Spirit. And we'll see if they can bounce back here. And we're going to kick things off with the final map of the evening. It's Heroic taking on Team Spirit on Mirage here. And it's a T-side start for the plucky underdogs. Heroic will start off by smoking towards that connector and making their way towards the B bomb site. In terms of residual utility, we have 1 Molotov remaining. And they're going to go for some mid-control. And a missed Molotov towards the window is not what they were looking for.
No, not at all. Zoe going to be holding down B with the dual Berettas. He's got Zontix jumping to take that initial attention away, which means they're just going to run right into the Julies. Only the 1 kill from Zoe though. Great response from Alcarin. Zontix keeping it clean on the first. Couldn't quite get the follow-up. So Alcarin keeping a squad in this fight over towards the B bomb site, and he's also going to be the man to plant it for sure. Well, they've got Nilo currently positioned. Yeah,
it's all looking quite promising right now for Heroic. The retake's going to be difficult here. No kit to be seen, but certainly some headshots there for Shiro. Jewel Elite striking nicely, and it's down to Tanir now. New pick of a Team Spirit. Can he shut them down and shatter their dreams on the retake? 3 versus 1. Needs to find a quick kill right here, right now. Certainly delivers. There's the first. Cracks the skull of Chopper. Can he find anything more?
Now Tanir goes into the open, and Shiro going to drop him. So Team Spirit have the pistol round. Heroic really hoping for that one, but coming back into it, a Team Spirit on the retake approach. This Donk and Shiro staying alive. And the first round of play goes the way of the CTs.
Well. Got a little bit scary there, but back to their winning ways. Much needed pistol to revitalize the squad. Goes in their favor. But the bomb has been planted, so you're not out of the woods just yet. Not by a long shot. Opening kill by Zway, but only good for 1. Zontek's nice shot. It was back and forth, and then the retake looking quite comfortable in the end. Tanir, he got close. But not close enough, I'm afraid. 4 spy expected and delivered. 3 rifles, 2 pistols.
Here comes Zontix up through short. Gonna be having a little peek. But currently, Heroic sending Nilo out through the underpass to join with the rest of the attack that's coming out through top mid. So an AK in Alcarin's hands, a Galilan youngsters. Tanir will join them in just a moment from that underpass as well, but they've got some space in mid. Donk's gonna be under quite a bit of pressure here. So he's gonna toss out the utility, try and prevent that jump up into the window. I'll send Tanir up on a boost to try and spot Donk out from jungle.
That's pretty much all the utility gone now for Heroic. 3 flashes remain. One minute on the clock. 4 players make it 5 in the B apartments here. And you're really just hoping for a miracle. All you can do is flash over the top. Yeah, they give 2 flashes to LNZ. He'll throw a couple over. But Chopper won't be affected by them. He gets a double kill here. Job done. Couple of dinks. A lot of damage. The flashes are effective, though. Give them some space to work with here, but there it is. The first couple of kills land in favor of Team Spirit. And it looks like it's easy pickings to close this one out. The 4 spy does nothing. I'll say that. LNZ will manage to get 1, at the very least, make it 2.
Yeah, nice shot.
Yeah, they'll take it. The full eco coming up next, but he keeps them relatively modest.
No, it's a little. It definitely has similar vibes to Ancient, right? Where it was a comfortable beginning to the map here from Team Spirit over on Ancient. Pretty similar here in Mirage. Second round's taken relatively smoothly. Just a couple of D shots right at the end there from LNZ. That was well handled towards the B bomb site. Never really got out of hand. Like you said, Eco, just a couple upgraded pistols coming in here. Team Spirit should be up 3-0 to kick things off on the CT side. Bomb ready to come through Palace. We've got Alcarin starting to just leap out the window. I like this. Flash combined as well. It's going to be Chopper overwhelmed. Zontek's trying to figure out where is Alcarin got off to, but he's at the bench. And now the A play comes in as well. Oh my god, all of a sudden, Heroic making things difficult, but Shiro denies the bomb plant towards the A site, and Tanir backing away down the steps on the ramp itself. Nice shot. Get right, Donk. That is a 6 shot from Tanir. And right now, it's all on Shiro. A 1v3 to try and recover this. First couple of bullets are a miss. Tanir's ready again. Ready to peek on towards default. Keeps his head down, running out of bullets. Shiro's completely out. Goes to the Berettas, and he's overrun. He's overwhelmed, and it's Alcarin coming in with a final kill. That is a huge round to win for Heroic, and they let out celebration.
Can you believe it? They're stepping up once again in the round you didn't expect them to perform in. The Desert Eagles, the Tech-9s, and most players of Kevlar as well. They snatch it away and keep the game competitive here. Alcarin opening things up, a lovely movement in towards that B bomb site. Shiro did what he could, but Tanir with that Desert Eagle looking absolutely deadly. And that is a stolen round.
Yeah, pushing into both bomb sites at the same time is just so much chaos. Looked like Shiro had done enough, right? He denied that bomb plant. Just, unfortunately for Shiro, the rest of his teammates are getting picked off all across the show. Tanir bangs out Donk off the top of the stairs, and that's a really underrated kill, but that's huge from Tanir. Removes the entire support network for Shiro, and you can see he's just never comfortable when he's stuck on default, being pressured from so many different angles. That's given Heroic a real opportunity now to get rolling. They've kept the damage up as well across these rounds, and so Team Spirit, their money ain't looking too pretty here. Look at that, Shiro AWP, but everybody else with a weaker weapon in play. A great opportunity now for Heroic to equalize the scoreline, potentially even take the lead because of a win here.
Huge round. Heroic growing stronger and stronger as this series goes through. Unthinkable to think that they could actually win the series against Team Spirit. Just given the context of the team situation, the fact they're losing Tanir to Team Spirit. It's the first showing for Alcarin at Tier 1. They have no coach. But still, here they are.
Spirit on a 10 streak, win streak right? On the best of threes. 2 S-tier events back to back. Yeah, so many reasons as to why this is so impressive from Heroic. Shiro not going to be able to connect enough damage to bring down LNZ. And certainly will connect the shot. Here goes Shiro again, out into the open. LNZ bangs his head right off. Nilo to follow up. And that's the AWP gone, and Donk's rifle out of there. It's all just crumbling here for Team Spirit.
Hello.
Chomper's going to try and pick up the pieces, though, and unfortunately, not enough.
We did say this is the Pugger's paradise.
Yeah.
Mirage is where they can actually just bring some world-class form. Youngsters looked incredible.
Yeah, he has been. And I mean, it becomes a completely different team, right, when you have people around Tanir. Alcarin looks far better than obviously we got to see from him on the opening map. And you'd have to expect that. You know, he's a rookie player coming into this level. But a little bit of nerves as well, pressure, and then once you start getting the ball rolling, you start connecting a few shots, maybe you start getting a feel for the game. And he's 6-2 right now. And continue to have the AWP out. And it's going to be a direct hit into the A bomb site with LNZ on the lurk through Con. And they're just going to go. They're just going to go contact in towards the A site. Might actually come back to bite them in the ass though, Henry. There's a lot of pistols here.
What? Lovely work there from Tanir. A team kill coming in. And it should be absolutely fine. Should be the operative word. LNZ though, he's got his last kill. He's going to say no problem. Some problems, but gets it done.
Yeah, I mean, the best case scenario for Spirit is they come towards the stack. Not expected to win that round, of course. Now we're getting into the gun rounds again. All right, so pressure's on Chopper today.
Well, we've got a good game on our hands here. It's getting late in Riyadh. We're coming to 11 p.m. A game they thought was a bit of a gimme. Starting to get a bit more uncomfortable. The 2-0 start slips away courtesy of a Tanir and Alcarin eco victory. Round number 6. No all for Shiro. M4's across the board though. Alcarin, oh, he's forced into the fight. Definitely got some confidence, give him that. 7-2 right now. Starting to feel himself.
All right, leave B, exit the apartments, go back to T-spawn. A finish being set up again here for Heroic. Wanted to take a 4-2 lead. The setup designed to deal with this. We've currently got all the way back at CT spawn, Mr. Shiro. And out towards connector, it's Donk, and it's Sway.
LNZ to open things up. That's towards short. The man advantage once again. There is no further utility on the CT side. They have no kits.
Well, the 2 players towards connector and stairs are going to be locked behind the smokes. It's just going to put pressure on Shiro from Ticket. He's going to move up towards triple. He'll play in front of the utility. Donk's done very well to take LNZ. Missed util on towards Shiro, so he gets spammed down instead. Huge kill from Youngster, and they now leap towards CT spot. Chopper only getting one. Youngster trading him out, continuing his great form from the second map into Mirage. And that bomb plant is secured. Here comes Donk, the walking wounded, down on low HP. 19 health to try and get back into this with Zwei.
Like we said, no kits and now no Zwei, and it's going to be just 19 points of health. Even Donk realizes he can't do anything about this. The save comes through. Youngster hears it, trying to catch him. Can he get the final kill here? 3 players to survive. Donk spotted and taken care of. This is fantastic from Heroic. The money going to be broken once again. They go 4-2 up after losing the pistol. And can this really be happening? The opening round of EWC. The #1 team in the world. Back-to-back trophies. Looking for their 3rd. The farewell tour for Zontix. Do they really go down to his replacement? And a disjointed Heroic with no coach. And it's going to be a partial buy here. 5-7s and Deagles. MP9 for Donk.
LNC, the bomb carrier. It's going to bring Donk down in bottom middle. And he's frustrated. Donk just smashing down on his keyboard there. Starting to get to that point where, you know, they haven't just picked up the pace coming into Mirage. They haven't started to control the game. Heroic still in the better spot, looking like they're going to continue that momentum from Nuke into here. And we start opening up that conversation of the reality in which Team Spirit's 10 series win streak comes to a close at the hands of Heroic. A team that will watch their star player exit to the very team they're up against right now.
Still a chance here for Spirits. Round number 7, a slim one. Comes down to Zwei. A player that's proven his worth as time goes on in the Team Spirit jersey. Youngster will find him though. This guy, he's had a rough season in the second half of 2025, but he really has come to life here at EWC. Looking like an unstoppable force once again. Zontix strikes. Only good for 1. Bomb denied.
Yeah, Chopper's a long way off in the underpass. So this is 5-2 right now for Heroic. What a start on the T side. They've already built themselves a beautiful foundation. Team Spirit have to come back into this. Gun rounds have not been pretty. It's been incredibly frustrating for them. But for Heroic, they're just riding a wave of momentum, and everybody's fragging. Everybody's doing their job right now.
5 rounds in a row. Mactrum lost bonus. They need a tactical timeout, though, I'd say. Shira's going to have the AWP at the very least going forward. Still plenty of time here in the first half. 3rd and final map. If you're unaware, just joining us today, maybe you saw the scoreline that piqued your interest. EWC is a 16-team bracket, single elimination. Lose a single best of 3 and you are out. This is the opening game for Team Spirit. Manhandled them in the first map. Ancient looked very comfortable. 13-5 in their favor. That was their opponent's pick as well. Then Nuke. Too many force buys. Mismanaged the economy. Thought it was a blip on the radar, but honestly, Heroic are looking very strong right now. Everyone coming together, delivering the goods. Oh, and you can see the frustration setting in now.
All right, Halley's on his feet. Yeah, he's off the chat, walking around, marching about. This is it's getting out of hand now. Team Spirit, single elimination here at the Esports World Cup. There's a chance as well when it comes to the overall side of things. If they do go up to 7th in the club championship, they would get themselves $300,000 extra. Well, looking like they might just go all the way down to a possible 11th place finish if they were finished last. So pretty rough stuff at the moment for Team Spirit. Watch your S-tier streak come to a close. Your 10 series win streak. Here they go, charging out into the open. It's Youngster at the front, and it's right through the back of Shiro. Had no idea. Chopper doesn't stop it. It's done. This is the gun round after a timeout. After Holly stood up and had his say. This is Team Spirit getting absolutely destroyed right now by Heroic.
Shiro's wondering what the hell just happened there. Why is he not getting in the comm that they can make their way out to the window? Beautiful movement from Youngster. You have to give him that. The fact he managed to thread the needle and get through so cleanly and find himself an absolute free kill in towards that short position. And now it's just a matter of fact whether they'll save the weapons. Donk and Zontix, no chance to win it. Hoping to hold on to the little they have. 4 versus 2. And the hunt is on. You can see LNZ chomping at the bit to find these final players here. It's going to be 6-2 overall. What a disaster this would be. And it's happening, slowly but surely. Heroic are showing us that Nuke wasn't a fluke. They found their form here in Riyadh, and they're running with it. Really nice play. Beautiful movement from Youngster. Can't stress that enough.
Yeah, they're just, obviously a couple of these players really feeling it in the confidence department. And Youngsters,
and he's had a rough season as well. Like, he is a phenomenal talent. We just haven't seen it in the last few tournaments. But we know he's got it in him. And finally, it's coming to life just when they need him the most.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking great right now. Smoke out towards the window and top middle.
The chips are down.
Already explode out towards this A-bomb site.
Yeah, looks likely. AWP for Alcaran, 8-2, coming into his own. Certainly not mid after that first map. Delivering the goods. Challenging. World-class opposition. Giving them a run for their money. Taking a map convincingly. 13-3 in their favor. And on the back foot once again. MP9 his way. No all for Shiro as of yet. And that A play looking very likely. The split from the connector. A ramp and Palace. Flashbang towards the A ramp. Youngster felt like he was being swung on. And there's finally an advantage. Donk will find Youngster towards that A ramp.
Shiro nearly getting in a fight with Alcaran. Not able to win it. And he will just get shredded. Donk at least defending connector, but need a lot more out of him here, and he just can't do it. So he's going to be taken out just towards the stairway. And we're now looking at a 3v3 with 30 seconds left on the clock. And it's looking pretty rough right now for Team Spirit. They're spread out across the map. The connector player going down to near. Okay, that is why Team Spirit want him in their ranks. Destroying them single-handedly inside and middle. It's now Chopper looking to do everything with 13 seconds left. That bomb plant's in, but Tanir is waiting inside of the connector. And there's no stopping Tanir right now.
Absolutely filthy. You're dead on. That's why they want him within their ranks. This guy is a star of the future. He's been blowing everyone's mind in that heroic jersey throughout the year. And once again, steps up to the plate and eviscerates everyone in front of him. Head on a swivel towards shore. Literally had no business getting a couple of kills here. That's the first advantage Spirit have had in some time. How does he get that kill on towards Zontix? I have no idea. And the old guard, Chopper, trying to win out of the 1 versus 3. Manages to get a single frag, but once again, things are spiraling here. Shiro finding the AWP, looking for a double kill. Donk will beat him to the punch. It's a 5-on-3. Dying embers of the first half at the final map here. And it's a 5-on-3 advantage. Can they hold on to it, though? Nothing is for certain. Nothing is guaranteed. Especially when Tanir and Youngster are hitting as hard as they are. Nido's had some impressive moments as well, stepping up his game. Needs to be very careful there. Heroic have got tons of money. 15,000 on Alcaran. They're going for this. At the very least, try and cause as much damage as you can.
Okay, Shiro topples Nilo towards top middle. That's one of the prongs of the approach gone, so it's all on Tanir, and Donk has had enough of him. So he'll take himself 3 kills in this round. Donk pretty much winning that one for Team Spirit. And that is the first of many that are required to come here for Team Spirit. At least for Tanir, man, he's giving Heroic, if this is to be his last performance with them in the jersey, at least he's giving them a good show. A great performance to remember.
Last couple of rounds here. Youngster feeling himself, finding space, and Nilo Utilizing it, makes his way out towards the palace, gets the opening kill, cracks open the skull of 2.
Oh my god.
And it's starting to spiral once again. 3 players remain, make it 2 as Young Star makes himself known.
Look at the pressure that's just being piled on. Over and over, just waves of attack from Heroic into SSA bomb site. There's nothing Spirit can do about the pace of them right now. Heroic are sharp and they're just hitting heads as they just charge in towards these bomb sites. Chopper and Zontix, they're going to give it a go, but they're so far away from this. There's so much utility. Zontix is only arriving into the connector right now. And they just can't go for it. There's no world in which this even happens. So we're now looking at 8 rounds for Heroic.
The hunt is on. Youngster's had enough.
God.
He really is looking razor sharp right now. Chopper and Zontix, no choice but to save. And it looks like they will do just that. No one coming towards CT spawn. Will be Zontix down towards bottom of middle. Wow, what a performance this is. Turning their game around. Looked like they didn't stand a chance on the first map. It was flat, it was weak. They looked uncomfortable. Nuke was a very different story. And now they're in the driving seat on the all-important 3rd and final map. Nilo really impressing me. Great synergy between him and Youngster. He takes all that space, all that kind of presence of mind away from Team Spirit. And then he comes through the smoke, finds himself a double. Final round of the first half. Nilo down towards underpass this time, a change of approach. Spirit, they need this one. After winning the pistol at him as well. They were 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's insane to think about that. 2 rounds to get going. You've won a single round outside of that, and that's Donk's 3K just a couple rounds ago. That was immediately responded to by a quick A play from Heroic. This is some devastating Counter-Strike being played right now by Heroic. It was a 13-3 win over on Nuke. It could be a similar result here on Mirage. This is unbelievable from Heroic today. It's going to take a lot to rebuild this squad after losing Tanir. But I think we're seeing some glimpses of the players that will start to fill in the star roles. The Youngster is really showing some crazy impact right now.
Well, they're going to molly him out.
And well, they're going to nade and molly, and yep, he's into the open. Chopper under a lot of scrutiny. His teammate Shiro elsewhere has chimed in on LNZ. Sway getting involved as well, and it's a much better round here to close out the half for Team Spirit. 4 rounds you can work with, but it's Heroic who are looking in control at the moment. A lot of work to do for Team Spirit. We'll see if they can survive elimination after the break.
Reach your impossible. Lenovo Legion.
Welcome back to the Esports World Cup. Many predicted it would be a Vitality versus Team Spirit final here in Riyadh this weekend, but it's not looking like that could happen because Heroic right now are up against Team Spirit on the third and final map, 8-4. This is a team with Tenir, who's going to Spirit after this event, who are playing without their coach here, who know this roster is not going to be moving forward, and they're currently defeating the team that are on a 10-series win streak and have won back-to-back S-tier events, Henry.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. You got to commend Heroic. The tenacity they've shown after giving up the first map so convincingly. You didn't think they stood a chance, but here they are in the driving seat. They win this pistol. It might be a done deal. They move into the CT side now. And it's going to be the A split. Good ground covered by Team Spirit. And a great shot from Tenir. Continues to be a real nuisance for him. There's the double, and there's 3 kills in total. Nothing more to do, surely. Zontix has been removed. Nilo will find him, continuing his strong form. He goes up to 10 and 8 right now. And Zwei, nothing to do, nothing to say. It's 9-4. I can't believe it.
Dude, this is wild, isn't it? Like, it's not even close.
I'm shook.
You get 30 damage in the pistol round, Henry.
I'm absolutely shook.
This is so insane. And I think, you know, if you come into today and you try and seriously tell me that Heroic have a real solid chance of being Spirit today, I think you sort of, you don't do it justice how impressive this is.
No.
Like, this really shouldn't be happening, but it is. And it's incredible to see, and I think it just speaks volumes of the individual skill that are in this Heroic team and why people are excited about a lot of these individuals. Like, Tenir's future is going to be insane, right? When he goes over to Heroic, to Spirit rather, it's going to be incredible. But I'm almost sad about the fact he's going to be overshadowed.
Yeah, right. They're taking an eco again to his 10-4.
Oh, yeah. All right. Double figures. It's the long game for Team Spirit, and it's a very long game to come back into. I mean, we were kind of expecting throughout Nuke, I don't know about you, Henry, but I was sitting there thinking, all right, eventually something's going to happen. Like, Donk's going to have a round, or something is just going to trigger, and there's going to be a little bit of a comeback.
He hasn't been bad by any stretch, but he hasn't had one of his ridiculous moments, his crazy clutches, or a 3-kill out of nowhere. Like,
but maybe this is it.
Hang on.
Maybe this is it. He's got the Deagle headshot. Maybe this is the beginning of it.
Let's have a look.
There's another chance over towards short.
He dinks him for the wall there. Okay, there's a real chance.
All right, maybe
this.
we've spoken it into existence, Henry.
Yeah, potentially. Difficult retake now for Heroic. 4 versus 4.
All right, Donk, what have you got, buddy?
Good flash.
Yeah, Flash is going to hold him back for now, but he's still standing. Bombs planted. Alcaran on the flank. No one's looking this way right now. Nilo and Youngster starting to move forward. It's going to be Youngster on that first headshot, going up against Donk this time. And that Deagle's come through, cracked through his skull, and we're right back on here for Team Spirit. Donk and Zontic still alive as Donk's Deagle looks to do it, but it can't. Not even that, as they have no time. They have to run away, and so he has, in fact, catalyzed them towards a round victory. All right, fantastic. There we go. We were waiting on it. Donk's Deagle gets a double, and that's enough for Team Spirit to pick it up.
Oh, they desperately needed that. Holy. 2 players survived. They only get 3 kills, but the bomb and no kits, it eludes Heroic and Team Spirit are now back in the game. The round that looked so unlikely, their Glocks and a Deagle, it all started here with Donk. We said he hasn't had that ridiculous moment, but that entry yields a round. He gets himself a double. And even with all 5 kills, there was no time. 1 kill would have been the difference maker. And they pull it off. The start of something special, I'm sure. Team Spirit might be down, but they're certainly not out. A lot on the line here. Single elimination, brutal format.
Yeah, it's crazy format. Like, if you have an upset in the opening game, we've already seen some upsets today, right? Na'Vi go out to 3D Max. Spirit about to be the biggest name on that list. Another great shot.
God.
Chopper showing us what he's got now on the AK.
Super sick from the old boy. And Donk starting to come to life here. He's had enough of this nonsense. A clean round, the force buy, sent packing. 5 on 2, LNZ and Nilo, nothing to do. Really impressive opening sequence there from Chopper, especially. Pixel perfect, beautiful headshots. And now the game is wide open. It has to be the eco for Heroic going forward. Do they want to hunt, though? The remaining players are 5-7 and an M4 to save. A couple of smokes as well.
Chopper Not bad at all. I mean, they really needed that deagle round from Donk at B. Like, they needed that round, and they've capitalized on it. You know, it's one thing getting that round victory. It's another converting on it and turning it into a follow-up round win. You know, if you win that deagle round, you lose the follow-up. That doesn't really matter. But this is actually an opportunity now for Team Spirit to get going on this T side. Put an end to Heroic's money. And be careful here. LNZ going to come out with a final kill here, but Zontix is ready for him and make sure he gets nowhere safe.
Well, there we have it. Very convincing. Clean round there from Spirit. Haven't seen one of those from them in a while. Anyone's game now. Has to be the eco going forward. They're saving M4, that's about it. Begs the question, do we see a tactical timeout? Apparently not. Gonna have to do a lot with a little here. Nilo. M4. USPs otherwise.
All right. Shouldn't really be no issue. Like the Zeus getting absolutely annihilated with everything they had in their backpack.
Nothing you could do.
A little bit of a push here through ramp with Nilo's M4. Zontix might just come back and spot their backs turned. Yup, he's going to get it for free, isn't he? There we go. Enjoy that. Line it up. Nice little double headshot there for Zontix. Keeping it clean here, Team Spirit. That's the most important thing, Henry. They have kept it clean. So the money starting to grow very well here for Team Spirit. Plenty of cash. So even if they lose the next round, got to go buy. That's what you need. Ooh. If you are really going to mount to come back.
Well, there it is. Zway with the penultimate frag. Tenier, nothing he can do, unfortunately. It's going to go 9-7. As you mentioned, with 5 players surviving, they've set themselves up a nice foundation.
Isn't it crazy how quick the gap can shrink so quickly?
MR12 for sure.
So you have that one deagle round where you win on pistols, and you so rapidly shrink the gap to a point where it's now just 2 rounds. You're going to have a bye coming up here for Heroic. If you beat them there, they're back to a half bye. Then you probably tie the game up. And Team Spirit, you get them in that position, then you start to find out how difficult they really are to put away and why they're on a 10-win streak.
Job is not done. Heroic still have a long way to go. 2-round game now. Tenier looking for any sort of exits here. Any scraps on the table. But nothing available. We'll save the USP. That's as good as it gets for him. Currently 14-6. Had an absolutely fantastic series. Proving his worth. Got a clean sweep there. Against the Eco and saved M4. All started here with Alcaraz trying to get that Zeus kill. Nice sort of double kill from Zontix. Zway keeps all 5 alive. No orb available for Alcaraz. We'll be using the M4. An aggressive maneuver. 2 players in towards the palace. Bravely inspecting this area, trying to get some intel. No one home. Do they continue the push? Alcaraz actually fancies it. Timing could be sublime, but Zontix has hightailed it towards T-spawn. Okay, well played, good awareness.
Marching out through short. Bomb on their back. Just waiting around that corner is LNZ, who spots 3. Donk just cuts right through him. Shiro on the double as the turn back into connector is so successful. It's Tenier, the last-ditch effort, and he gets cleared by Donk. He checks the ninja box. Destruction. This is a different attitude now from Team Spirit. That was very comfortable.
Yeah, they really have come to life since that Deagle victory. Haven't dropped a single round. It's all been very clean. Money starting to swell. Heroic starting to shrink.
That clearance of Tenier on the box is going to be so tilting. All right, great work from Shiro, double killing Khan. Zontex gets the third, and then, yep, just goes in and clears the box out. One round the gap. It should be shrunk in just a second here. Tight game coming right up. And the momentum has shifted now at a crucial point in the game in favor of Team Spirit. They've got money. They've got the AWP. They've got Donk starting to warm up. Shiro beside him. Starting to get really difficult now for Heroic. There was never a point on Nuke where Team Spirit even got a moment like this, where they had that Donk Deagle round, or they had a chance really to get into the game and build some momentum. Heroic never took the foot off the gas, but there was a momentary Mirage where that happens at the start of the second half, and Team Spirit are grabbing that opportunity. Another shot from Shiro. Down to 3 remaining members. And the scoreline now reads out 9-9.
It was feeling so comfortable. It was feeling so locked in. Blink and you miss it.
Well, whatever happens, I think Heroic can still be very proud of their performance today.
Absolutely. Great showing, considering everything we've mentioned a few times now, and the fact they lose the first map 13-5, their pick. To even be at this stage of the game, getting Spirit uncomfortable and tilted, your individuals showing that they can play with their hearts and guts. Youngster especially, really fantastic performance for him. Tanir has been unstoppable, as you might expect. We've been huge fans of him all season long. Will be joining Team Spirit after this tournament. And rightly so. He's certainly a star of the future. An unstoppable Counter-Strike force.
Yeah, and it does throw the whole Heroic project into disarray as well, trying to figure out who do we build around. Like, because we didn't realize Tanir was going to be this good. He turned out to be. And that's a player you can build your future around. With him gone, what's it going to look like? Well, very interested in what the remainder of this map is going to look like, because Team Spirit seem to have snatched complete control of the momentum. Heroic need a round win right here. They've got the AWP out for Alcaran. They've got the 4 rifles alongside of it.
Well, here it comes. Round number 19. We're dead even here. Youngstar trying to reignite the Heroic squad. Aggressive maneuver down towards the A ramp. Does he dare go any further? Will be Zontex patrolling T-spawn as usual. He knows that. Could be the B split here as well. 3 players up towards short. Zwei up and towards the apartments. And it will indeed be a B finish. Tanir going to be flashed in towards short. Hell of a flash, but too many players on the other side. He's good for 1 though. Now Karen will rotate in. The AWP has to deliver here, Dinko.
Yeah, it really does. Rookie player in his debut game, and he's been shredded by Zwei. He's out of that. Youngster trying to do his best, but Zontex once again keeping the numbers even here, keeping Spirit ahead, in fact, as Zwei comes marching in, leaving Youngstar on low HP with a 1v3. This is Team Spirit taking control of the game, back into the lead, 10-9 on the T side. Money is unbreakable, and the momentum looks unshakable. It is Team Spirit in full control now, as they look to try and survive elimination at EWC Day 1.
Holy. They really have had enough. Their money is out of control. There'll be no ecos required here for Team Spirit, I can tell you that much. Nice idea, good flash, but there's too many players on the other side. Youngstar good for 1, but overwhelmed was Nilo. Beautiful shot from Shiro. And they can feel this one slipping out of their grasp now. Maximum loss bonus only get you so far with all 5 players going down. It's led them to this moment, 10-9. Another partial buy, Tanir, offering his services with a Hero M4. Tanir seems to know.
Oh,
and
he does. And yeah, he's going to clear out Chopper. So great start. If you are going to have a round here, it's going to be all on Tanir with the rifle. So start making some space. And just that one play from Tanir, that one piece of success is giving an AK now to Nilo. So you've got another rifle to play with here around the pistols. And here come Team Spirit. They're going back over towards the A site. They're going to go for an A execution in towards Youngster, the only A player there right now. And he's actually left the A bomb site to go into connector. So currently, the A site is completely empty. Team Spirit have made the perfect call here. And they seem to be aware of that possibility. Obviously, Heroic know that they're going to leave the bomb sites open. But do they go contact? That's the question. If Spirit just walk into the site, Henry, this is going to be a rude awakening. They are playing contact. They are just walking in. Here comes the util now, though. Already donks out, though. He's much deeper than they would have anticipated. Zalt takes to follow up. Donk actually getting nothing.
Okay.
Nilo to step up with the AK picked up from Chopper's corpse earlier.
This was the partial buy, and they had the man advantage for now, but still a lot of work to be done here.
Time.
25 seconds. Great shot coming in. It's going to be Tanir once again causing havoc, finding himself multiple kills, and they've done it. It's the partial buy, the Hero M4 living up to its name. 3 kills in total for Tanir. No bomb planted, but the money is no problem for Team Spirit. We keep this one completely even. Double digits on either side. And Team Spirit back to the drawing board.
Oh, that's a huge round for Tanir. Again, stepping up as the star here for Heroic. Takes that M4, walks up, clears out Chopper, gives Nilo an AK, which he gets a kill with later on into the round. And then Tanir follows up with another double. So it's just fantastic work again from Tanir. Really giving Team Spirit a tough time right now and keeping Heroic competitive late into this game. They have one last go at this, Heroic. One last opportunity to try and break Team Spirit, to try and knock them out on day 1 of EWC. What a talent Tanir has turned out to be. And soon he will join those Spirit ranks. And who knows what he might be able to go on and complete. But right now, with the future of lifting trophies of Team Spirit, he's about to eliminate them if this keeps up. Still a good buy. We talked about how much money Team Spirit had available. So they're going to go for it again. It's an A play with 3 players. Bombs back there, and they could set up an A split, and that seems to be the case at the moment. Trying to get one out through the underpass. That's Donk. It's not just anybody.
Smoke down towards window area, courtesy of Chopper. A finish looking very likely here. 3 players for Heroic, ready and waiting. Utility low.
Here they come. 3 players out of the ramp. 1 minute on the clock. Youngster into the open. And this round means everything to Heroic, and Chopper is keeping him in the fight. It's a 1-for-1, 55 seconds.
Oh no, the grenade.
Alcarin blows it back, luckily not in his own face. He'll still stand, and they're going to reposition.
Was 12 HP, that would have killed him.
Has missed out on an opportunity there, hasn't he? Repositioning through the connector. Alcarin can't stand in the fire, can't stand in that fight. 38 seconds. Now the bomb arrives out. Chopper tosses it back, and he sends himself forward into the fight. Heroic giving them a lot of space, allowing the bomb to go down. They're willing to play this on a retake. And with Zontix going down through the smoke, it is all of a sudden an advantage for Heroic.
It all comes down to this kill. Alcarin very low. He won't be expecting Chopper on the other side. The retake is going to be a complicated one. 2 low HP players, and there it is. Close range proximity, gets the quick scope, and it's a 4 versus 2 in Heroic's favor.
Donk has slipped into the sandwich, but he gets pushed from 2 sides, and they clear them out. A huge round for Heroic, and 4 players staying up. Money can build into the crucial point of this game, and Donk can do nothing but sit back in despair as once again Team Spirit are on the ropes of elimination in Riyadh.
2 rounds in a row. It all started with the Hero M4 of Tanir. And all of a sudden, it's a couple in a row. Youngster, oh, he did so well to even get one in that scenario. Caught off guard, out of position. Nilo gets one for the smoke, and Alcarin showing he definitely is not mid. He can hang at this level. As Nilo confirms the round, Youngster absolutely loving it, and for good reason. He's putting down a world-class performance here, and Donk can feel this one slipping away. The money should be absolutely fine.
Great opening from Donk,
will find Tanir, the danger man, who's on 18 and 9. 5 on 4, make it 3.
Yeah, fighting back. Team Spirit not going down without a fight. Their money still very good. A buy returns, and Tanir going down first is a big problem here for Heroic. You now have to rely on LNZ, Nilo, and Alcarin. Doesn't look likely. A tight game coming right up here. Shiro to chime in another one. Donk stepping up, and when you need two players to deliver, those are the two you look to. Shiro and Donk with 2 kills apiece, and they've sent Alcarin packing, and Chopper's already on the hunt. He wants to take everything away from him. He still has enough money to buy the AWP in the next round, but why not just go for everything? No mercy.
Oh, nice work.
Yeah, showing us a little bit of what he's capable of, but Donk has decided
enough?
He's done.
11-11, Make-A-Wish heroic. Not going to get many chances like this against Team Spirit. A chance to close things out in regulation, 2 in a row required.
Heroic still have a good buy. Just got cut off by the pace perhaps there from Donk, running down middle, getting into that connector pick. That's not going to work again. Going to be very aware of that possibility. Patch up that gap in the defense. But they would have come into today with a hope that this could happen, but absolutely not expecting to be in this position on the 3rd and final map. Round 23 is all deciding. More so here for Heroic. You know, you've got money left for Spirit to fight for overtime. If they lose this, for Heroic, everything would disappear. Their chances would dwindle, and a 13-11 heartbreaking victory for Team Spirit would likely come through.
This one's on a knife's edge. Mid control granted. Team Spirit, basic control. Alcarin has the AWP once again. If they lose this round, the money will be completely broken for Heroic. Almost is a must-win situation for them. At the very least, they need to save weapons, and Chopper will make the first incision. Nilo goes down with nothing as he boosts him towards the window. Looking for the double, but Youngster shuts him down.
Important the Youngster was able to get that, but Donk has started to level up. Back-to-back rounds now. He's been a real nuisance, and he's jumping around that A-bomb site. Alcarin biding his time inside of ramp, not giving away his position. And what a moment for him to step up. He needs to deliver. The pressure is probably the most he's ever felt. His debut game as a pro, and he's denied Donk. He has denied the plant. Alcarin just needs to stay alive. Hide at Tetris. Don't give your life away. And unfortunately for Heroic, they have just lost to Near and Alcarin in the blink of an eye, and now their chances dwindle to near zero. The money is gone, and Team Spirit reach map and series point first.
Oh, good God, it was so close. Tantalizingly close there. Alcarin really had a chance. He denies the plan. He goes unnoticed towards that A ramp, but couldn't hold on. And it will be elimination point now for Team Spirit. The money is busted. There'll be enough to bring out some rifles here, but it'll be far from ideal. Going to be very difficult to take it to overtime. But the way they're playing today, never doubt this squad. They've managed to win rounds of a lot less. USPs in a single M4 led them to victory, got them back to their winning ways.
Yeah, and the man to do it was Tanir.
Definitely not over yet.
This could be his last round played in a Heroic jersey. Let's see if he can extend play in it for a little bit longer. It's not the worst buy for Heroic, but it's certainly not pretty. Alcarin does not have an AWP to work with. 2 FAMAS, an MP9.
Easy does it so far. Spirit not giving much away with the initial default. No presence towards the Palace or A ramp. Zontic, as usual, just be patrolling towards T-spawn, waiting for any inquisitive CTs to poke their head around the corner. Someone does need to step up, though. Intel needs to be garnered. Time ticking away. We hit the 1 minute mark. Alcarin positioning towards the window. Susceptible to Molotovs. Smoke will come in first. And chop up. He'll be waiting for his opportunity. Looking to get that Molotov in towards the ladder room.
A little bit of a gap in the smoke here for Alcarin. Get his blinded though.
Here we go.
There's the opening kill. Youngster able to drop Chopper. Can you win this fight against Donk? Alcarin absolutely can.
Oh, he's got away with it as well.
He's actually upgraded into the AK. Here goes Sway out of apartment into the kill. LNC down. trying to bail out. 30 seconds left. That bomb running all the way back to the T apartments. But look, Alcarin's in between them. Shiro's the bomb carrier. This is confusing now. Looking to try and piece it together. Alcarin, he's about to spot the bomb. Can he bring him down? Yes, he can. Alcarin dropping Shiro and Donk, and that's it. We've got overtime. Alcarin dragging his team through his debut game and doing it on the knife as well. Heroic with some style points. Drag this one to the bonus rounds.
This was game of the day for a reason. God, my voice is absolutely shot. What a day it's been. This has been electric Counter-Strike here, and we're going the full distance, coming up to midnight here in Riyadh. And Heroic keep their head above water with the MP9s, the FAMAS, a couple of M4s. And Alcarin into that underpass, ducking and weaving, finding multiple kills. His debut at Tier 1, the first map was a stinker. But since then, he really has turned it on. And Zontix, no time, no positional control. Once Alcarin found the bomber towards the B apartments, it was all done. And youngster, you might expect it from this young man. He loves to get involved. He loves to troll, and we will see the knife kill to close things out. That's great.
This is either Zontix's last map in a Spirit jersey or Tenier's last map in Heroic jersey. Either way, they're wanting to stay in it for a little bit longer here. A tech issue to kick off overtime, sadly. We'll get that one resolved as quickly as possible. But what Heroic are doing today is nothing short of amazing.
What a game. No one saw this coming.
And it's Alcarin too. Think of the absolute shambles of an opening map it was on Ancient for him. He had 4 kills. He really struggled to get going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second map showed up, and now on the third, Mirage, he's shown that he's got some confidence. He's able to play with some real goal and really get into the most important rounds of the game.
Your Tier 1 debut against Team Spirit. You're putting down this level of performance. You're going into overtime. You're on the precipice of knocking them out. Oh, this is a beautiful thing. Can they keep it going? The full reset now. First to 16. It will be Heroic remaining on the CT side here. Nilo flashed off towards Connector. Youngster will join him. Anyone's game now. Tanier boosted up towards short. Got to jump up. Shiro, the AWP, once again worried about the potential backstab.
Chopper and Youngster back to back, blow for blow. 45 seconds left. Team Spirit entering the B bomb site via the apartment. You've got LNG and Tanier out short side, trying to stop this as the rotation starts to ride through market, but it's Zontix and Donk combining for double death. Youngster waiting in market. He's going to hop out at the right time. Tries to get to the scope of Shiro. Lands the dink, but not enough to bring him down. That grenade might just be, though, but it sails a little bit too high, and Shiro's allowed to stand. Alcarin with a 1v3, and the wraparound coming through from Donk a long way off. Alcarin will not be winning this round. He will not even be escaping, as Donk is right behind him.
Yeah.
And Donk's got this one truly wrapped up. Actually, somehow, Alcarin gets the read, hits the shot, and Donk still doesn't go down.
22 kills to his name. It was a back and forth round, certainly exciting, but the B finish works out in Spirit's favor. They go 1-0 in the first round of overtime here on their T-side campaign. What's up next? Here's Chop Up. Lovely shot towards Connector, but Zontix breaks through the B defenses. Donk to close things out. Round number 2. Oh, still there for Alcarin. Money starting to dwindle for him, as AWPs are expensive in overtime. Opening shot, whistles by the body of Nilo.
Keeping it nice and control for the time being. Heroic not offering any opportunities to Team Spirit's T side here. You've got Alcarin playing all the way back at B solo. Tanier waiting inside of jungle. Nilo's job to lock off Connector, block that with the smokes. Team Spirit not given a chance, so they start to relocate their forces. They're going to try and occupy the B-bomb side. They've got 2 players in mid still. One of them Donk. Once again, it's going to be the rookie tested. Alcaran, can he hold on? Will he crack under the pressure? Hits the shot on Sway, burning, going for a jumping shot, eventually taken out, but Tanir and LNC combining together, and Tanir is still here on the B-bomb side. Great shot from Shiro, needs another one. Where that came from,
No
but
way.
it's Tanir to go down to Zontix, and the plant is in.
Good grenade.
It's gonna go right to the back. Zontix, a lot of his health gone. It's a double grenade, and a Nilo closer, and once again, we're tied up.
Every round coming down to the smallest of margins is the HE grenade to finish them off. And Heroic will post their first in overtime there. It was looking so promising for Zontix and co. A round that slips away. Fantastic retake there. So much pressure applied with the utility. And we go 1-1. Just what they needed as well. As I mentioned, the money was starting to become a bit of a problem with those reinvestments on the AWP. Will there be a tactical timeout? You do get 1 extra here in overtime. Alcaran did great work there. Looked like he was absolutely done for in the van position. Hits the headshot. Was good for a bit of a cold zero impression there as well. Didn't quite connect it. And it's a double orb to close things out. Tanir to wield the second.
This is crazy stuff right now. Heroic still with a chance of knocking out Team Spirit on day 1 of the Esports World Cup. Tanir breaking 20 kills, chasing that of Shiro. Donk, Zontix currently. He's gonna head over to the B-bomb site. Post up with a sniper there. And free up Alcaran to play more aggressively in the underpass. He's got the rifle support of Nilo with him. Nilo needs to turn. Missed shot from Alcaran,
Wow.
but Nilo will back him up.
That's so fortunate. Nilo had to hit that shot. Otherwise, it's a double kill all day long. They've got the man advantage here. Can they really get a 2-1 here in overtime? They managed to retreat as well. 2 players sneak away in towards the connector, trying to reset the round at this stage. It's Sway that goes down with nothing. Good damage inflicted to 2 players, but it's a 5-on-4 advantage for Heroic.
Tanir is starting to get a little itchy as well. He starts moving forward deeper and deeper, claiming more information and control of the B apartments. Minute 5, bomb still dropped at top mid. Zontix moves to collect it. But where does Spirit want to bring it? Where do they want to finish? What has Chopper got going through his head?
What's the final play here? An incredibly difficult round. They have no further smoke, Stinko. A couple of Molotovs, and now missing Shiro, as Youngster will find him through the smoke. 2-1 looking incredibly likely as time dwindles away. 35 seconds. Zontix picks up the AWP, flashed off. And where do they finish things up?
Well, in 30 seconds, they got to make a decision soon. Chopper is in a really important position to get some impact. The in-game leader could step up here. Alcaran waiting. The bomb now coming through, but it's Tanir. He's going to take it first. Zontix down. Chopper's striking, but the bomb is down in the open, and Alcaran is fragging. It falls to Donk on the AWP, and he's got 1, but he's got no time. He's got to move, and the bomb is still down. It's not in his possession, and he's not given the chances. No hope in hell, and Heroic are now up to 14-13. They claim the lead in overtime.
Wow, this is such a great game. I did not expect this today. After the first map especially, it felt like there was no world where Team Spirit would give this one up, and now they're the ones with their backs to the wall. Frustration setting in. It's getting real late here as well. Focus needs to be maintained. 2-1 down as Youngster finds that brutal kill towards Shiro, takes down the AWP, and speaking of which, the secondary orb of Tanir steps up, delivers the goods. And they're 1 round away from series points.
Direct hit into the A-bomb site, Henry. This is going to be an exciting execute to try and grab map. An elimination point here for Team Spirit.
It's a great time to deploy it. They didn't drop any of these in regulation. Now mixing it up, and we'll see whether it's going to be enough. Shiro poised and ready. CT spawn position, flashbangs flying over, but the smoke takes away his vision.
Great utility, but he's going to break it, and it works. Youngster goes down over the smoke. Wild play from Tanir, and he's going to get caught and punished by Sway. Heroic showing some confidence, but it may not be enough. As Shiro with the no-scope blasts away LNZ and follows up with a little bit more. Team Spirit will not go out quietly. They will not die easily. The scoreline once again is even.
The A execution, a great idea. Good positional control. They managed to get through the first few bullets, but then Shiro backed into a corner, manages to get 3 kills in total, hitting some absolutely unbelievable shots there. Maintains a close game. We go 14-14. Shiro up to 25 kills, 16 deaths. Great series from him. And who will be posting elimination point first? We're neck and neck once more.
It was Spirit and regulation. Heroic had to battle back into overtime. It might have to be the same thing again here. Youngster in a fight against Zontix at short. Decides better of continuing that duel. Didn't seem too likely that Youngster was going to come out on top of it after we got detected early by Zontix. Resmoke to the window available. They're going to send it out now. LNZ going to be smoked at short. Things are pretty uncomfortable right now for Heroic in middle. Really trying to win the fight against Zontix as LNZ to go into it, but Zontix steps up. Donk only delivering 1. And so it's Zontix getting back into the ladder room, climbing up to safety. Shiro once again at ticket box.
Yeah, he's done some unbelievably good things from this position. Incendiary to try and deny the plant, but that bomb is going down. 3 versus 3. The retake has to come through once again. Heroic with the advantage, though.
It's Chopper and Shiro, and look at the health on Shiro. 14 HP, barely alive after that utility lands upon him. Flashes into the sky. All 3 remaining Spirit players move out, but it's Alcarin to bring Zontix down. Chopper into the open. They're not giving him a chance, and they know where he is now. Alcarin is confident to fight him, but it's Tanir to bring him down. And here it is. Heroic are going to arrive unless Shiro can drag them down with him, and they just won't. Heroic up to series point, and Spirit 1 round away from elimination at the Esports World Cup.
Hitting their shots. Great counter-strike in general, great coordination, and managing to play that post-plant to perfection as well as a 3 versus 3, and they give nothing away. Not even a look in there for Team Spirit. That's there once again stepping up, posting a world-class performance here time and time again, and Alcarin looking so sharp with the AWP, which is here to close things down. And they've got elimination point once again. Can they convert it this time? Can they send Team Spirit packing in the first round of the Esports World Cup?
Well, with Zontix on the roster, Team Spirit have been able to win IEM Katowice, the Perfect World Shanghai Major, and IEM Cologne. But this could be his final round in a Spirit jersey if Heroic are able to topple them. Spirit must win a round to prolong play to bring it into another overtime. The jump. It's risky from Chopper.
Very risky. He's lucky to be alive there. Could have been GG with that shot. He manages to stick the landing though. Gets a good grenade towards Alcarin. Down to 53 points of health. What's the next move here? Time is of the essence. We hit the 1 minute mark. No real map control garnered so far. Smoke down towards window. Flashes coming through. And towards B we go. It will be Chopper to be tested.
And
Zontix boosted towards shore.
Here he is. It's time to step up for Zontix. Take his own destiny into his own hands. He's taking the first kill away. Onto Tanir of all players. And Nilo up in the apartment, trying to barrel into the B-bomb site. It's Chopper now standing. Zontix is gone. 3 players left for Heroic as they fight on, and Spirit are on the brink of collapse. Zwei and Shiro to try and stop it, to try and bring it to another overtime. And it just isn't going to happen. Shiro alone. He steps out into the open. Everything on Shiro. They know where he is. Spirit's 10 series win streak, back-to-back S-tier events. And Heroic bring it to a close. 16-14. A team that are a dead team walking, eliminate one of the favorites of the Esports World Cup on day 1 of the